Prepare the Design. So when it comes to the design of something like this, we speak from anything about a small blackwork motif, dot work, so on, till to a super large thing. And this is like a very big topic. For me, making designs, it's a big thing. I have design books out there. We have a special workshop just about freehand big designs, big stencils, how you bring something like this on the body, because it's a very important part for blackwork tattooing. We have a lot of other workshops out there where we dive really deep into this. But for this workshop, it's more about the technical aspect. So I will just dive a little bit into the design. We will have one customer where I show you a little bit how I will make big pattern, how I design a little bit a piece. You will just have to look me a little bit over the shoulder, but I will not dive too deep into, because it's not really about the designing. But you have to understand, you will probably have to design a lot on the body, a lot in bigger scales. So you should really learn how to make big stencils and how to paint freehand on the body. So maybe check out my other courses, or maybe just take your time and dive a little bit somewhere into this to really understand when you want to go bigger, you should have that skill level that you can go. So in case you're already a tattoo artist and this is just like a advanced course for you, you know all of this, then just go bigger, because blackwork is a very good thing to go bigger. So here you can see we will make a pattern for my client. He sent me a couple of pictures before, so I can see what he have on his body, roughly his body shape. He have a pretty flat front, and I plan to make some sort of a pattern on the more upper part of the body. As he already have two sleeves from here, and he planned his back piece also to get here from one of my colleagues, I will design the pattern a little bit more heavy. We try to come from the right side, where he have almost black sleeve, and fade it into the skin. So later on, my camera assistant Nicolas, he can continue the front piece, and he can fade something lighter behind the pattern, and it will be a little bit crazy. Also the top of it, I will show you how I make a more crazy abstract kritzel fading in the black, so it fits a little bit to the rest. And yes, so let's make quick the pattern. My idea is to use a normal pattern, but play with the lines, so let it morph from the black from the sleeve into the skin from the other side, kind of like a fade with a pattern. So for this, blah blah blah, advanced technique on my computer. There are some workshops even with patterns, and I explain you how I make this. But for now, that's the final thing. That's what we will do. I will now print the pattern out, and we will just see roughly the size of the pattern when my client comes, and the different fields, and how I want to make the cut, and how I make the final design. I will do directly on him. There's no point for me to sort this out now, because I like to adapt the pattern and morph it on his body more suitable to my client.